thing I find psychologically fascinating is how every generation tends to say the same thing. This generation is different now. Back in our time, things were better. And if we are honest, every generation at some point becomes confused by the one after it. But maybe instead of asking which generation was better, more interesting question is what changed psychologically in human beings over time. Generations do not simply become better or worse, they simply adapt to different realities. Older generations often developed incredible resilience, patience, discipline, commitment, and the ability to tolerate discomfort. Many previous generations had to survive difficult circumstances, political instability, financial hardship, and emotional struggles without much support, and there is a real strength in that. At the same time, many things people silently carried back then were never fully understood psychologically. Mental health was rarely discussed, trauma was rarely understood, emotional wounds often had no language, anxiety, depression, and relationship struggles existed, but many people survived quietly. People stayed strong because there was often no other options. Marriages and relationships, they lasted longer before. Yes, they did, many did. But did people stay because they were happier or because life gave no options at all? Maybe divorce carried shame and couples stayed because women were financially dependent. After all, emotional needs were often not considered important. At the same time, there was often stronger commitment, sacrifice, and willingness to work through difficulties, and maybe these are qualities worth protecting for all generations. Divorce rates are much higher now. People leave relationships more often and much easier. And yes, sometimes commitment feels weaker, but people today are also asking questions that previous generations often never asked. Am I emotionally safe? Can we actually communicate? Do we grow together? Can conflict be resolved in healthy ways? And psychology now understands something very important. Relationships affect far more than emotions. They affect stress levels, sleep, mental health, the nervous system, confidence, and even physical health. This is one of the reasons psychology and psychotherapy have become much more in demand today. Some people say now, in our time, nobody needed psychotherapy. But maybe people needed support back then too. They simply had fewer tools, less awareness, or no space to speak openly. Today, new generations are learning emotional awareness and teaching psychological understanding. And older generations taught responsibility and mastered endurance. Perhaps wisdom is not deciding which generation is right or wrong, but learning how to evolve without rejecting one another. And healthy evolutions maybe starts with curiosity instead of criticism, and learning new skills instead of resisting change by keeping our values, understanding our mental health, and learning how to take wisdom from all generations.